At Minds and Money in London, I'm with Guy Bourassa, the President and CEO of Nemaska Lithium. The company hopes to become a leading supplier for the lithium battery market. So Guy, what's happened most recently that's going to help you do just that?
Well, we recently released the news about the new drilling campaign and also award of new patents confirming our ownership of the technology that we're going to be using to make high purity lithium hydroxide and lithium carbonate.
Right, and I understand that you've received the second patent for Canada. So tell us about that.
Well, we have about 32 or 35 different patent applications. One for making lithium carbonate from lithium hydroxide, others for making lithium hydroxide from lithium sulfate. So all of the new improvements that we're doing over the years, we are patenting them. So that's a good sign.
Very good. Now, for the lithium battery market, what are some challenges, some barriers that you're having to face?
Well, having a good quality product, to be able to establish ourselves as a credible, long-time, homogeneous quality producer. So that takes long time. We need to convince clients. That's why we decided to build a phase one plant. Phase one plant will allow us to produce about 500 tons a year and be able to qualify or pre-qualify the product while we're building the commercial plant.
Right. So I understand that recently you had new drill results in your Doris zone. Tell us about that and how it's significant.
Well, this is an interesting discovery because we were doing about 13,000 meters of infill drilling before finalizing the final design of the open pit mine.
Right.
And while doing that, checking in the lateral extent, the depth extension, we discovered a completely new zone that we were not aware of. It's not outcropping, it's under a muskeg. So we find a parallel zone to our main dike that is to be mined. So we were able to add 4,000 meters of drilling to be able to increase that and put it in the actual resource that we're updating. And we have identified it for about 420 meters, and it's still open at depth and still open laterally to the northeast.
Very good. Now, for investors who you're meeting here and beyond this conference, what is the opportunity for them to get involved with you?
Well, obviously we're a listed company, so they can buy stock. Yes. But what's interesting is the coming milestones with an S. We are currently completing the construction of the phase one plant. It's going to be up and running in January of 2017. The new result of the drilling campaign is going to lead to a new resource estimate, maybe out in a couple of days, that will lead to an updated feasibility sometime in January. So two big milestones. Same time, to feed the phase one plant with mine representative samples, we are initiating a 60,000 ton bulk sample, and we just recently bought and are finalizing the installation of a small modular DMS concentrator that is going to start processing that 60,000 ton bulk sample in January of 2017, confirming to the world that we're able to easily produce a 6% spodumene concentrate. So you're going to have in February, March, the opening of the phase one plant, delivery of commercial product to Johnson Matthey, our first commercial client, and also confirmation that you're producing 6% concentrate that will be processed starting in April in the phase one plant, confirming that from the mine to the final product, we're going to become a very reliable source of supply.
And lastly, there are many entrants to the lithium market, but what sets Nemaska Lithium apart and what makes you unique?
Well, you know, there's a lot of new entrants.
There are.
That are maybe 10 years away from doing anything like we're doing currently. Back in 2010, when there was a hype on the lithium sector, there was about 250 projects around the world. In 2012, we were about less than 10. Only 4 produced feasibility studies. We're one of the 4. So people that did not work on their project between 2012 and now have lost 5 years. So we're at least 5 years ahead of anybody else that has stopped working in 2011, 2012.
All right. Well, Guy, thank you so much for the time.
My pleasure.
So at Minds and Money, I'm Rachel Lee for SmallCapPower.